What is up, Super Fam? I am Sensei Finito, and this is Battery CEO. Welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. But today, Battery, what is on the agenda for us and the Super Fam?
Well, today we're going to be checking out episode 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Um, this show has been wild. All right,
Yeah,
we've have opinions on both sides. Some people say it's
definitely.
garbage. Others say it's the best thing since
Yeah,
forever.
just basically. Yeah.
And
The community is torn.
I think we're in the middle here. I think
I think it's safe to say
I
we're in
think
the
it's safe to say
middle.
we're in the middle. Um,
Yeah. Because we're
especially
definitely
after
not like, oh, this is the best thing ever. But we're definitely not like this is grade A trash. Like we don't really, you know what I mean? We
yeah.
don't have any either of those opinions. But we are
Um,
very happy with what we've gotten so far with this
and
series.
I think the main concern came from last week's episode with Darth Vader and
Yeah.
how he reacted and treated Obi-Wan. For you and I, we thought it made complete sense. Uh,
Yes.
but for everyone else, they're like, no,
This
Obi-Wan
is
should have.
not
Yeah,
what
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
This is not the strat.
No one else was there was literally I mean, if you've been on social media, then you know that there has been just utter turmoil ever since episode 3 was released with
Yep.
everything that happened. They're like, yo, why didn't he just put the fire out and go after him again and all this other stuff? And it's like, to us, we kind of understood that that's kind of Vader style. You know what I mean? To torture someone, let them get away, to think that they're getting away, just to come and find them again. Like he has no doubt in his mind that he can find Obi-Wan Kenobi again.
Yep.
Uh, and I think more than anything, all he wanted to do was just make him feel his pain, kind of like now we're even type of vibe.
Hmm.
Like you burned me, I burn you. So
Yep.
I really liked what we got. Don't get me wrong, it would have been awesome if he just put the fire out again or whatever happened and they just
I just
kept
put the pause
fighting.
on him. Just
Yeah,
literally beat him.
but we know that that's not gonna happen in that way. You know, we know. I mean, we didn't even know he was scarred, but I don't think we ever saw Obi-Wan without his robe on
He
in
never
a new
complained
hope.
about it either. I don't think. And if he did, it was like in the comics. Maybe I don't even know if that was something that
Yeah.
is canon until now.
Mhm. Even with when he later fights Darth Maul and kills him, I'm pretty sure, right? Doesn't he kill Darth Maul later
Hmm.
on? Yeah, like we don't even see anything or know anything like that has happened. So it's going to be interesting to see how he levels up and becomes that badass that kills Darth Maul, basically, because I'm
Yep.
pretty sure that's going to happen. Like, that's not too far off, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that's probably like
I don't think it is.
5 years from maybe 5 years from where we are, if that, because I think he was
Hmm.
still, I don't think Luke was old when that happened or anything, because I'm pretty
Hmm.
sure we see him like in the background kind of
Hmm.
happen, like, so it would be dope to be able to see, like, maybe even see that moment kind of happen at the end of the series or something
Yeah.
like that. That would even be cool to just kind of solidify, oh, this is where we are in time or whatnot.
Hmm.
You guys are in the chat right now. Let's see what how everyone is doing. Oh, Mr. Daniel, how
How's
you
it going,
doing,
Daniel?
my man? I love to see you in the chat. How you doing today? My man says, I really wanted to see Obi-Wan Kenobi use his anger to become the strong one. I feel that. But that's kind of the dark side thing, though. And that's not really
I
gonna, I
mean,
don't think that's gonna,
I hope it comes to his strength, though. You know what I mean? I don't
yeah.
know how he's going to do that. Obviously, as a Jedi, you have to like be one with the Force on like a
Hmm.
different level to really kind of uh, feel that power.
That's true.
But again, he hasn't had a connection with the Force
And
until last
9 years,
basically.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm
So
pretty sure it's been 9 years since he touched the Force. And he only he barely touched the Force just to save um Leia. You know what I mean? Even before that, he hasn't really tried to talk to Qui-Gon Jinn or anything like that. As
mhm,
far as we know, he hasn't been able to, at least, even if he has
yeah.
tried, because there wasn't that connection to the Force.
Hmm.
So it's going to be really interesting to see in episode 4 right now if we're going to have any type of him tapping back into the Force or anything, or maybe see him healed or get healed in some type of way. Mr. Daniel also says Anakin Skywalker, his force is strong because his anger and madness and hatred
Yep.
inside him drives him. That's a fact, which is basically dark side energy and dark side tendencies, black force energy for sure. My man Deeds, my guy says,
How's it
"Yo,
going, Deeds?
what's up with the Deeds? How you doing? I hope you're having a good day today." Mary Sue in the chat. She has entered the room.
Yo,
What's up with the Mary Sue? How you doing? I'm hoping we get an 80s style training montage with Kenobi today.
that'd be kind of lit. That'd be kind
Dun,
of
dun,
cool.
dun,
I'd be down
dun,
for
dun, dun.
that.
But it's like the Star Wars version of it, you know? with my guy playing what's his name? Max Revo? Is that what his name is? The dude that keeps escaping death. He like escapes everything that happened on Jabba's ship that
Oh,
was
yeah.
flying, and then he also wasn't there when the place blew up in the Mandalorian, or was that on Boba Fett? I think like bro, hilarious. D says, Mary Sue, what's going on, yo? Mr. Daniel says, oh wait, no, he retracted that statement. Obi-Wan became weak because he left his Jedi ways far away from the galaxy. Yeah, that's a fact. He definitely left all of his vibes with with the younglings that were basically dead as well. And I think him finding out that Reva is one of those younglings at some point, I think that might even spark some passion back into him as well. And maybe he doesn't know that all these people survived. Like from we saw from the last episode, like he didn't know about Quinlan, so he doesn't know about a lot of the Jedi that we know about that are alive. So he's just been on Tatooine for these last 9 years, just cutting up fish and stuff, So it'll be interesting to see him actually have a desire to tap back into the Force and a want and need to kind of get back into the Force and to get back into some type of ways, because once we see him, not only when he fights Darth Maul in a couple years, but also when we see him in A New Hope, he knows the Force. He's with the Force. You know what I mean? He's rocking with it. He's not just where he's at right now. So I'm really hoping that we see that turn of what made him tap back into everything. Like maybe, hopefully he knows like Cal Kestis, and I know we talk about him all the time, but there's so many other Jedi out in the world at this exact moment, and it's kind of insane that none of them ever crossed paths or anything like that. But I understand they all went into complete nomad hiding. So, oh, my man Bedrock said, I watched it a few hours ago.
Yo,
Hey,
what's up,
I feel
Bedrock?
it. My man Bedrock be on it, yo. Yeah, this is I'm interested to know what's going on with this one. Daniel says they should make a remastered version of this show. I wouldn't mind giving us maybe a director's cut version of the show of all the stuff that they wanted to do that's not canon. Like, hey, just do this. I wouldn't be mad. I would not mind. I do want to see Chrysanthemum or something like that in this show, though. 100%. Ben G, how you doing, brother? Ben G says, "Yo, watched this earlier today. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts after." Okay, all right. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
I hope you guys are ready for this. I'm ready.
Yeah, man. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Obviously the last week's episode, just a little worry, but for the most part, I think what we could be getting this episode makes me excited. I'm looking forward to it.
I definitely agree, my brother. And before we get into it, we just wanted to make sure we let you guys know that memberships are now active on the channel. By becoming a member, you have access to member-only badges, channel emojis, and other special perks so you can show your love and support for the Super Fam, for being a part of the Super Fam, all of that good stuff. You see my man D said he's ready with the emoji right after. Let's go. I hope everyone is ready for this. We are so ready and hyped for this episode today. So if you guys are interested in joining the Super Fam and supporting the Super Fam, please do so. My chat over here is low key tripping right now. I don't know why. Hmm. But yeah, why don't? Oh, there we go. I think it's back. Let's drop that exclamation point member. If it lets me. If it doesn't, maybe one of you guys can do it. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Do you see the chat, bro, on your side?
Yeah.
Or no? Oh, okay, for sure. Well, I don't see it, and it's not letting me click comments and stuff. Oh,
I can't.
there you go. I think it's
I
back.
can't type anything in the chat though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
back. Let's see. There we go. It's back. There we go. There's the link, you guys. And Battery, why don't you tell the Super Fam how we do things around these parts?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. How we kind of do this around here, though, just to make sure and everyone is aware, we can't have the episode play the whole time on the stream. So we will have it pop up here and there. It will be muted and it will be reversed. That way we can, be a little safer when it comes to the YouTube bosses.
Yeah.
We also will be available on our Discord. We will have a link there, I believe, for you guys to watch from there as well. It will be
Yep. If you
flipped,
guys
but
have the right role in
yep.
the Discord, you'll be able to watch with us on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm. We will also have a Disney Plus link that you guys can click to join our watch party. This is only, I think we only can have up to 6 people here, right?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
But if you guys do go that route, please do not press pause, reverse, or do anything like that because it does affect the watch party for everyone.
Yep.
And with all that being said, I will do a countdown to 3. That way you guys can press play on your guys' own devices if you guys aren't in either of those other options. So that's kind of how we do things around here.
Yes, sir. That is right. If you guys are part of the Discord, you do have to have the super fam or supporter role in order to get access to the watch parties that we are doing right now. But all you got to do is join. And the link for the Discord is in the chat. Join, show some love and whatnot, earn that role, and then you'll be able to be part of our future watch parties and whatnot if you aren't able to be a part of this one. But like my man said, he's gonna do that sacred countdown, and we're gonna get into this. I know you guys are ready, and so are we. Without further ado, bro.
Alrighty, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
I wish each one was a lightsaber cutting it and turning on. That would be so dope.
Wait, was it just the first one?
No, it was just in the trailer.
Oh, we got a recap going here. It's so hard to believe how much Vader we got last week's episode, man.
It was amazing.
That was pretty wild too. So I wonder who he's going to meet. Do you have any ideas?
I don't know because she saved him at the end, so it's basically going to be any of the other rebel people that she knows and deals with. You know what I mean?
Jabim. That's where they're headed.
Yeah, Jabim.
Oh, and I forgot she got caught. Oh,
Uh-huh.
snap.
This is gonna be one hell of an episode, yo. Or not.
There we go. Here's our little intro.
Okay. I'm not tripping. Like this does change every time, right? Like
It
the
feels like it.
droids and the people that we see, like that's not
The
the
first
same.
the first two droids there I've never seen before, I feel like.
Mm-mm. And then we saw Lola in
Mhm.
there, Layla's Lola. Mm. Let's get into it. How long was this episode? Oh, this is a shorter episode too. No wonder.
Oh, he's waking up all distressed. Okay.
My man is even more PTSD than he was already.
Oh, look at
Oh,
his arm.
damn.
Yo.
Damn.
Oh my god. That's
Oh,
that's a whole rebel base, bro. Because that's a rebel ship.
the Bacta tanks. And now he's in there, like how my man Anakin was looking.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, that's Vader right there. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah. Yo.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Layla is at the Inquisitorius Emporius or something. I don't know. Mind fights, dude said. Big facts, yeah.
Yep. I was
My
definitely getting
man
that vibe too.
Vader really infiltrated his mind.
Yo, the heartbreak in that head turn.
Yo, that was
Yo.
so sad.
Oh, yo, that's
Oh, snap. Was not well, he's not Quinlan boss then. My man's a little chunky. Only one, the homie. My man said, "Hello there, my guys." He's flexing the emojis as well. How you doing, yo? How you doing, Beskar Batman? I hope you're having a good day today.
how's it going?
My man D said, he's out. Rokin's out here eating good.
So
Mm,
his kid was force sensitive? Is that what he said?
yeah, I believe so. And he's giving me vibes of bruh from the Wheel of Time that killed his wife on accident. Oh. Fortress Inquisitorius. His wife. Beskar says he believes it was his wife that was
Oh,
force
okay, okay.
sensitive, not his. Okay, for sure. Thank you for thank you for clearing that up. Oh snap! That's right.
Uh-oh. Oh, they're just going right into it. This
Yeah,
episode.
they're
Okay.
yeah.
Wait. Is this
Is
them?
that Obi doing that?
That is Obi-Wan, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. I was like, my
Okay, he
man's
was
trying
just
to tap
flexing.
back into the force a little
Yeah.
bit. Your mind.
Yeah, it looks like he never really accepted what happened. It feels like
Ever. Ever, bro. He never accepted what he did to Anakin. How could you? Who could accept that?
plus he genuinely thought he was dead.
Yes. Beskar says, my man Roken was straight out of Jabim vibes. I said it's straight out of Compton. Yo, I like it. Oh snap. Ooh. Mm.
So why did Vader not tell them that he's not dead?
What? What
Because
did he say?
Vader saw that he escaped.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's lying to Layla, bro.
okay. Just want to make sure
Yeah.
that's the case here.
She's lying to her. She's finessing her. I'm pretty sure. Let's go.
Wow, there's hell of people here.
Yes, bro. It's a mini city, low key. Especially from what game was that? I think it was Jedi Fallen Order when we see Fortress Inquisitorius.
Yo, look at all the water, all the fish life outside that.
Yeah. Freaking awesome. Oh, snap.
Okay, okay. This girl's got chops. I think she's got.
All you gotta do is be threatening. My man, Omi Wonder Homie, aka Best Car Batman, said a bunch of Fallen Order callbacks in this episode. I can see it already, bro. It is real right now.
Oh, Obi-Wan's in the water?
Oh, nice.
I was like, my guy's got the water breather and everything.
Yeah, that's the rebreathers that him and Qui-Gon used to go to Jar Jar's city in episode 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah, episode 1. Nice. I was like, what the hell? Damn.
Wow, he really just
He really just hit man, my guy. Oh, she's getting into her mind. Oh, she's trying to. Ooh.
Yo, I think she finds out she's force
She
sensitive.
can't get into her mind, yo. Yo,
She better crush it.
not again. Not again, Lola.
Yo.
Oh, snap. Uh Daniel says, why Reva Savander look like she want to help the Jedi and she also wants to help the Emperor, or she's two-faced to them? Oh, you think she's gonna betray the Emperor?
That's what we were
All
talking
right,
about a little bit
Daniel.
last time we watched Obi-Wan 2. We're like, she kind of had, or not the, I think it was the very first episode we saw her.
Yeah.
Maybe the second.
Deed said women always flipping shit. Come on, Deeds. She's definitely flipping the script for show though. My man D said my heart been broken by some women up out here that I know that's just like that. Mary Sue said I hate water levels.
Oh, she just beat.
Oh my god.
The guy said, this place gives me the creeps.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Oh.
The man said, yeah, I heard that. Did you hear that? Does he have his lightsaber?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Damn. I hope the door opens and it's Obi-Wan standing right there. So this whole episode is just going to be him saving her from his.
Leia, come on. Stay strong.
They went to your mama's house.
Leia, please.
Jesus. It's time to make those tears
are
real.
they really about to torture Leia right now, bro?
No
Oh my
shot.
God.
He does have a blaster and his lightsaber. The man's out here like Ezra. Let's go.
Well, I don't know if you want to know what's on the other side of that door. Bro, what if he finds a bunch of Jedi? Like, what is it?
They're really about to torture her, bro. Whoa. Oh my God. They are not against.
Oh my God!
You no way, bro. What?
I was gonna say they're like in cryo sleep or their bodies are like frozen or something.
My man Vader has the dead bodies and oh my God. Yo.
I'm pretty sure one of those was also Quinlan Voss, by the way. Oh my God, what? Is that gonna go in her brain?
I have no idea.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yo. Yo. Those are all the Jedi that the Inquisitors and Darth Vader have taken out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that thing was about to drill into her eyes, bro. Yo, are those all lightsabers? Those are all lightsabers, bro.
Yeah, bro. Is this there? Yeah. I saw that in the last episode. Lightsabers line the entire. Oh, son. I think she forgot she can read minds.
Oh my God.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh!
Oh, wait. Why did it take so much for him to cut through that dude?
That's what I was
That was a
thinking
little
too.
weird. All right.
Might be the armor is a little better. Then again,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. That was interesting. That super threw me off. Talking that mess while people are breaking out right now.
exposed.
Oh, is that Vader? What the hell? Did she drop the gun? What?
I don't even know what she just did,
Bro.
Oh my god, Kenobi, my guy. Yo, the glow that the sabers give it off, my.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That light is definitely bouncing off walls.
Yep. Definitely was not like that before. Oh! Leia was like, oh my god.
Hey, yo, we about to die. I think this is our 80s training montage right now.
Obi-Wan, what are you gonna do?
No shot.
Oh!
Oh. No water got through at all?
Oh, look at water's already coming through.
Okay, I was about to say, hey, yo. What type of doors they got?
Yo,
No
holy
shot.
shit. Typical Star Wars fashion. This is the same shit that I feel like him and Anakin would be doing in the Clone Wars.
Bro, our soul was not prepared for that. Bro, no one sees little legs coming from.
Not the droid about to give him away. Oh my god. How do they get out of this?
Yeah, I am so confused.
Is there about to be an attack on the entire facility? Let's go!
Oh. No, I think we knew this was happening. Oh.
Not the droid.
Yo. Oh no, not a Reva scene again. Oh.
Oh! Oh man, hopefully he died, man. Hopefully they can interrogate him.
Oh snap. He grunts a lot. I don't know if you know that, but he's been
He
grunting
does.
quite a bit.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Oh! Is he gonna kill her? Oh snap. Oh shit.
Did he put a tracker on the girl?
Are we gonna see this tracker? Oh snap! That's the rebel ship that we saw from
Mm-hmm.
before. Damn. That's what she says. That's
Yep.
crazy. Welcome to the fight.
Yep.
Damn. Oh, Snizzle Fritz. That was a smart ass idea to put it in Lola. I'm not gonna lie. Yo. Well, episode 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi, titled Part 4, is done. Let's catch up with the chat. Um uh, let's see. Mary Sue says they're on Dantooine.
Yo,
TJ said this episode was a joke.
I
It was
don't
a
know.
little underwhelming, but it
A little
wasn't a joke
underwhelming,
at
but I
all.
liked
It
the
was,
substance that
yeah.
we got, though. You know what I mean?
Yes. It reminds me a lot of the episode that we just had of The Boys, episode 3 of The Boys, and how we talked about it didn't really further the story at all, but it gave us a lot of backstory
Felt like I
and
was watching.
substance of what we didn't really know yet. You know what I mean? It
Mhm.
felt good. Yeah.
It felt like I was watching an episode of Rebels or Clone Wars.
It really did feel like that.
You know?
I'll be honest. It really did have those vibes. Um Yo, for real, we saw so many dead Jedi right there.
Yep.
My
Yep.
man Beskar said R.I.P. Jedi Master Terra Sanoob.
He
Yeah,
was
for
also in
sure.
Clone Wars. When
Hmm.
I
I
recognized
believe
him.
Benji said that later on.
Yep.
That was Master Terra Sanoob from Clone Wars.
Yep.
There was we saw a lot of people in there. We're gonna have to definitely go back and do like a scene by scene and look at all of the different Jedi that we see from there, because that was crazy. Daniel says he said not a joke. You can see Reva Savander try to play around with Vader. Um, Beskar says they cut the stormtrooper in half last episode, but this time a laser sword bounced off. Yeah, that was really weird, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely not a strong suit of the episode.
I mean, unless they have different armor, but I
But
doubt
what
that's an
armor? I was going
explanation.
to say what armor is that strong? Because
Like,
let's think about what we've seen Jedi, like the lightsaber already cut through.
I was like, you have the Mandalorian armor. That's obviously lightsabers can't cut through that. But
Yeah, because that's the only thing that lightsabers can't cut through. That's what makes them
it
so
could
important
be.
for the Mandalorians. So
It might be stuff that's kind of the same material that was used on the droids in the Mandalorian, the big armored ones that they couldn't like shoot or cut through. But it wasn't Mandalorian armor that they had. They were just really tough.
I
But I
don't
know
know,
like
man.
there's certain levels. But I don't know. That was weird. I saw that the moment it happened. And I was like, wow, it
Yeah,
really just bounced off. Like I don't
I
know.
was like, what the heck? Like, he was like, like what? Yo, what? No, like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, unless they're introducing something new that we aren't aware of, like with the connection of the Force and the Kyber crystal, and that has to
Mhm.
do with the strength of your lightsaber. Because I don't
Yeah.
think that we've necessarily heard anything like that before, but it definitely is very possible
Yeah.
that they're doing that.
It was
But
like
I don't.
Obi-Wan had a stick in his hand. He was like, I'm gonna beat you with this stick.
Yeah, like a baseball bat. You know,
Yeah.
like when you hit something with a bat and it just bounces off. Like that's kind of what that looked like. Uh, and it's kind of it was. I don't know. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. I wasn't feeling that at all. And then another thing that I kind of had a little bit of an issue with. Uh, the one thing that I always have an issue with is the force being used around anyone else that's force sensitive and not really knowing, or like not really sensing it. You know, like
Mhm.
Reva, none of the other Inquisitors felt it in the force that my guy Obi-Wan was there. And this
Mhm.
is like the first time he's really tapped into the force in so long as well. So it feels like maybe, but I mean, maybe that's not. Maybe I'm just tripping. You know,
Yeah.
maybe I'm tripping. Maybe Vader would have felt it, but I mean, even Vader wasn't even like, "Hey, Obi-Wan was here" or anything. You know what I mean? So it just causes a little bit of questions here and there. My man D said, "No strong doors." um, Batman, I mean Beskar. I like to think this is the same window that got replaced from Fallen Order when Vader had the same scene. Hey yo, for real.
You know, I
Uh,
need to finish that game. I still haven't
yeah,
finished it. But I know we're in this base in the game, right?
yeah, we're in the Fortress Sanctorum in the movie for sure.
Okay, okay.
We got Obama in here throwing some crazy hate. Uh, my man said Reva is a beast, the only character that makes sense. Hey, you know what? That's
That's how
the
you feel, man?
opposite of what I've heard everyone else say so far. So it's good to hear uh you know some Reva love, I guess.
Yeah. She actually
Um
wasn't bad this episode. I actually really liked her this episode. I did. I did. The last episodes were like super cliche. I kind of the end was kind of like, man, I don't know. The end of it put me on the fence a little bit with
when
her,
she
but
like
for the
was
most part,
running towards the ship with the lightsaber, like all those type of scenes are very cheesy to me when it with her in them.
mhm.
Uh so I don't know how I feel about her character. I was actually a
Mhm.
little happy when I thought my man Darth Vader was about to smack her at the end. Like I got a little I was like, "Oh yeah, you're going to kill her? Freaking do it."
He
Force
almost. It
choker.
looked like he almost did.
Yeah,
Like
I thought he was
he
about to
came pretty
I
close
was
to it.
yeah. I was like, "Oh yeah, do it." um my man Batman said, oh, "R.I.P. Wade and Vader is about that business." My man Vader was like, "Bro, I told you what would happen if you failed me."
Mhm.
He came in. Uh, do you really like that? I really need, I really need Rokin to say bye, Felicia, to Rava.
That's the one that grunted. That
Yo,
grunts, right?
what?
Or Roken?
Rokin is O'Shea.
Oh, yes,
Ice
yes,
Cube's son. You know,
yes.
like from the movie Friday.
Yep,
Bye, Felicia. Yeah,
yep.
yeah, you got. He's like, no, I got it now.
I
I
got
got
it.
it now.
I
I'm
got
here.
it.
I'm here.
I understand.
My man Travis, what's up with it, bro? My man said,
How's it
dude,
going,
Vader's
Travis?
anger. Oh yeah, Vader was
Yo, when he
furious.
walked through that hallway, he was like, "These goddamn mother, oh my
These
god,
goddamn
again,
inquisitors.
again, crap." I've, like they're better than this. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, man, and that was really cool to see. Uh, and like the way he immediately like grabbed Reva with the force was like, oh my god.
The way that he lifted her up and like walked with her into the room, like that was awesome. That was dope. Like
It's
I
like you
needed
are
that. My
goddamn
man was like,
trash.
"Ah, ah,"
What do I
like
pay you
yo,
for? You know, like
yeah,
this is not.
exactly. What are you even here for? Uh,
Yeah,
I
he
let you
was
live
livid.
for this. Nah, you die. You feel me? Those are your only options. You're either a good inquisitor or you die, and you're not being a good inquisitor right now, so you need to die. You know that
Mhm.
was his energy, 1,000%. Uh, man, this show really makes me want to go back and play Star Wars again. Like that's just how it makes me. This show makes me miss Star Wars. Like it just
Mhm.
made me miss it. I saw someone's comment earlier. Let me see if I can find it real quick because I kind of read a little bit of it, but then something happened on the show, and then I here we go. It was, of course, it was Omi-Wan. My man said, "Love the episode 4 callback with old Ben sneaking around like on the Death Star." Yeah, I really like that. I liked it because that's exactly how he was when he was on the Death Star. He was like sneaking around, looking for things, like you know, exactly. And he had that same type of vibe. And I appreciated it, and I appreciated Leia in this episode as well because she stayed solid, of course. She was not about to,
They were
you
about to
know,
torture her. They were about to drill into her face to get the
yeah,
information that they wanted.
yeah,
That was
clone
pretty intense
Cortana
as well.
vibes.
Oh, dude, that would have been crazy if we
Yeah,
actually saw that and like,
yo, that would have been lit,
yo,
bro. That would
and
have been
then
lit.
all the Jedi bodies, bro. Oh my god, I
How did
thought
you
about.
feel about that?
I mean, I called it before it happened. You know, I was
Yes,
just
you
like,
did call it before it
I
happened.
I was like, okay, there's no way, right? There has to because it like I started thinking about it when the other person that works with the path that was with them, I forget, I don't know her name, was like, yo, what do they have here? This facility's huge. And
Oh,
I thought to myself, what if they keep the bodies of the Jedi, or like like there's or like all the stuff like the Jedi knowledge and everything that was basically at the Jedi Temple is basically there. You know,
yeah.
uh, I was like, but I
Look at
didn't
that. That
think,
was crazy.
yo,
Look at that, bro. Like he was like, "Oh my god, bro." Bro, and then what else did we see
I think the
after
same youngling from,
yeah, I was about to say I think we see the same
I
and
think
then we
he's the
saw
one
this
that talks to
person.
Anakin. He looks very familiar.
Yeah, a couple of them looked familiar and I felt like I couldn't put my finger on it.
I was getting
Um
uh Fallen Order vibes. Uh
oh, no, I know what you mean.
or even Rebels, but I don't there wasn't a whole lot
Damn,
of
I know
Jedi.
what you mean by fall because yeah, she did kind of look like her. But look at this dude in the back, yo. Like,
Yeah,
oh
I
my
actually was
gosh,
really
like,
fascinated with because he was like a Viking.
yeah, he looks
Yeah,
like,
and that was
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
cool. A
I was
primitive
like, let's
Viking.
go.
That was pretty cool.
Let's see, who else did they show us?
I think it's yeah, Reva was really about to
Yo,
kill Leia for that info.
that was insane. And then it was just lined all the way up, like all the way up, bro. So these are all the Jedi that I'm pretty sure also Vader and the Inquisitors have just taken out over the course of these 9 years of Obi-Wan just not being around,
Yeah,
you know?
because the body still contained the Force. Remember what happened in Clone Wars? How they got Ahsoka was because they had the Jedi. No, it was Rebels. I think that happened where they thought they were saving a Jedi that was captured by the Empire, and then it turned out to be the body of one of the uh, apprentices from Clone Wars, and that's how they almost got caught by
Oh,
Thrawn.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. So they do contain the
At least some level,
a
some more stronger than
connection
others.
to the
Yeah,
force, I guess you could say. Because yeah, oh, bro, that's crazy. So I wonder if that has anything to do with
because it
like
might be like a beacon,
powering
and it
the
like
yeah,
amplifies it
exactly.
to
That's what I
like
was about to
shrink
say, like
others to go
powering
there.
the fortress in Inquisitorium or whatever. That would be
Yeah,
that would be crazy awesome.
because yeah,
Um
like Obi-Wan said, they used that
or
trap to cap Kanan and
oh,
Ezra.
oh, Snizzle Fritz. That's right. I remember all of that. That was all insane. And then we have her as well right here.
At
These
first, I
all.
thought the librarian was in here, but it wasn't her.
Mm, oh, there was a closer look at her.
I was like, man,
When he stopped, I was like, "Oh, who is that?" And then it turned out to be a freaking youngling, yo. So everyone is encased in what is that? Is that the same stuff that that the Mandalorian and Jabba the Hutt use to encase people in like amber
I don't
or
remember what
carbide
it's called.
or something
They
like
they
that?
use carbonite or something like that. Or that's what Han Solo was in, but it looks like this is a different material. Uh, this might
Mm.
be some sort of. I'm just talking like epoxy, you know,
I feel like
level
we've
thing.
seen
I
this
don't know.
amber fluid esque thing
Hell, they
before
might even be alive. They're just
Star
frozen.
Wars. That would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie. That would be kind of dope.
Uh,
Uh,
or there could be
I
just
would not
pictures.
mind that.
I don't know.
My man said just pictures.
Because look at this
But you
control
do
panel.
see that each one has. I was about to say that you do
Yeah,
see a control panel by each one of them.
yeah.
That was solid. Uh, love the whole lightsabers lining the
I didn't notice that.
outside of
We saw
the.
that before.
Yeah, we saw that before when they having the first the first conversation and the fifth brother force like forces Riva over. Ooh, that sounded bad. Pause. My bad. Oops, that sounded weird. Uh, but yeah, once that happens, we do see all of the lightsabers and a couple
Hmm.
of helmets too, I believe,
Yeah.
on that wall. and it's
I
just
didn't
like,
catch that last time.
damn,
That was cool.
that's a dope little dope aspect of everything.
I liked
Loved
how we
how
got
the
to
water
see.
actually took a point of in the game. You know, I mean, in the game, in
Mhm,
the show, because it was like we see all the water, we see him swim under there, and then for it to end with him like kind of using that water
mhm.
to get them. Like, I just like that. I like circle storytelling, stuff like that. I like the use of the environment and not just being there for
Yeah.
no reason. You know.
I thought for sure the facility would get more damage before they escaped because they were like, "Oh, the door's not going to hold for long," and they just kind of left it
Mm.
there. Um, but I like what happened. I think this episode, obviously, like we said, it's definitely not didn't hit like the last episode, but I like the substance that we got in this
Hmm.
episode. I think it was pretty cool. A lot of callbacks, different moments throughout Star Wars. Um,
A bunch of different moments throughout Star Wars and the video game. Like, not
yep,
just like, it was just everything. We got a little bit of every. Once again, we've just got a little bit of a itch scratched from every direction. You know,
yep.
like if you've read the comics, you probably got you some like something that you just loved from every angle. A lot of people hate on this show for their own personal reasons because let's be honest, Star Wars live action stuff hasn't been good for a while, you know? So
Yeah, it
like
hasn't been hidden.
like we like it's I don't know where these high expectations kind of came from. The Mandalorian is basically the best thing that we've gotten because Boba Fett did not hit the way it was supposed to. They
It was good,
definitely dropped the
but
ball.
definitely did not hit as good as Mandalorian does.
Yeah.
Did.
I don't know what they were doing with that. My man Obi-Wan says, only armor is Beskar that blocks the lightsabers. Yeah,
Yep.
I was like, yo, that's like the only reason why they even rock that is to combatant against the Jedi. My man Ben G, yeah, should have been a little slightly through. I think you're talking
Yeah,
about the
the
lightsabers
cuts.
going
Yeah,
through the dude. Yeah, yeah, I agree, yo. Deed said the first stormtrooper got beat up by the lightsaber, then the second stormtrooper got sliced up. Yeah, that was very interesting. I was like, hey, yo, what's kind of going on here? Uh,
that
like,
definitely
yo,
caught us. We both saw it too. We're like,
it was like, I don't know why
but it
that
might be
would
like you
ever
said,
happen
his
unless it's
connection
like
with the
a
Force
force
is weak,
field.
and it doesn't. It just doesn't work that
Yeah,
well if you don't have a good connection.
yeah, yeah. That's crazy. Travis, my man said, I think it was supposed to be similar to the video games like Fallen Order for
Kind
sure.
of looks that way.
Oh, lightsaber wise. What do you mean by that?
Like the way they fought with lightsabers, and like how like when you fighting other clones, it doesn't kill them right away sometimes.
No, that's true. You do have to like,
Like,
yeah.
and then like sometimes they go for like a super like punch, whatever, like moment,
Hmm.
and then you get the one hit kill. But like for the others,
Yeah.
it's not always like that. And maybe that's the vibe they were going with here.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's just the amount of force that you're going with because we definitely saw my man Mando slice a person in half and slice one of them aliens' heads off for sure. Like that
Yep.
happened for sure. So I could see if the opposite could take place to where if you're not, if you're not strong with it, if you're not really coming down like but I don't know. I don't know.
Yep.
Benji said, "Do it." Yeah, bro, do it for sure. TJ said, "Listen, this episode sucked." Hey, you're on. You
Hey,
are entitled to your own opinion, bro, and I'm sorry that you weren't able to appreciate it the way other people may have been able to. I can understand the frustration. They saving Luke for season 2 when they go on a rescue missions to save him. Um, I, I am not gonna lie. I'm
I really don't want to
surprised
see.
that we. what were you gonna say? You don't want to see
Go
Luke at
ahead.
all?
Go ahead and finish first.
I was gonna say I'm surprised that this wasn't focused on Luke because that's
Mhm.
kind of how I felt from the trailers and everything was that this was going to be a very heavy Luke backstory type of show. Uh, but I like the way that we went with with Leia instead. Like I really like it.
Yeah, it was definitely a
She's a better character, not a better character, but she's a better focus for the show. A
yeah.
better, like and being able to see being able to see the politic side of everything from her perspective already, and not only that, but also seeing what makes her so dead set in what she does in A New Hope with being the political person that she is.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for like it seems like they're setting it up to be, if it wasn't for Ben and all these other things, she may not have even wanted to be a rebel that hard. You know what I mean? Like kind of set it up to one of those things. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, but
Um, I kind of don't want to see, or at least the CGI Luke. You know what I mean? I think
oh
that's
yeah.
I think that's something that Star Wars in general is kind
CGI
of
Luke.
the Mandalorian Luke.
Yeah. What are you talking about though?
I Luke as a whole, I feel like Star
I
Wars
think
needs
we're
to
talking
move
about
away
Kid
from.
Luke right now, right?
No. I'm not talking about Kid Luke.
Oh, okay.
But just like
Okay, I got you.
older Luke in
I understand
general,
what
I
you're saying.
kind of want to move away towards those characters in that story. Obviously, it's Obi-Wan, so we have to. But like, I know it seems like that's what's happening with Star Wars outside of this, though. We're moving away
Mm,
towards these characters. Um, with that said, it occurred to me when you were talking about Leia, how we completely caught us off guard that we were even going that
mhm.
direction with this season. It might be that second season focuses on Luke, a young Luke. Uh, I don't know what the issue would be, uh, considering at no point do we think he moves from from the area. Like if Vader knows he's there, like how would he still? I don't know. I don't know what else they would do for season two, and with
Yeah,
that
I don't
rumor that
think
we heard that.
really do anything with Kenobi. Anything else with Kenobi? All
Mhm,
we need to see Kenobi do is fight Darth Maul live action. That's all we really need to see.
mhm.
After this show, I can't see anything or any reason to
It's
really
hard to see
continue with
what happens
Kenobi
next after this, right?
unless he goes on some type of hero mission and starts saving Jedi. And we didn't know that he did that, but it's like I doubt that's what's going on here.
Mhm.
Uh, I would much rather have a Vader show being the second season, quote
Yeah,
unquote, kind of like how Echo is like the second season of Hawkeye. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I would really like something like that to where we're continuing the story, possibly even with Reva, uh, and all of this other stuff going on, but it's from Vader's perspective.
yep.
Uh, After the events of Kenobi. And so the 10 years leading up to A New Hope, basically, it's just following Vader, kind of doing what he does, or even following Vader collecting all of those freaking Jedi. That would also be amazing. I would love all of that.
Um, the other thing that we talked about was that what was supposed to be the finale for this season was then taken
Mm,
and actually going to be used for the plot of the second season. Uh, and I hate that idea 100%.
yeah,
I don't want Titans to happen again.
yeah,
Because the way they did Titans was dirty for season
yeah.
one. And if you know, you guys know. If you haven't watched Titans, you'll understand what we mean by that. If you have watched it, if you don't, you might not be that great to understand. But with DC's Titans, the way they treated that first season with the
Basically
finale,
ending it on a cliffhanger.
like it wasn't
And
even a
then,
finale. It was just a
yeah.
like the season just ended, and like
It was like the finale episode was part one, and then the first episode of the next season was part two. And it was like, hey, yo, wait a minute, what?
and they had it filmed and ready to go. They just didn't release it. It was like what? And it was just like,
That
yo,
was super weird.
it was super weird. Hopefully they don't go that route with this show. But overall, I'm kind of liking where we're at. I don't know where we're going from this point on. Uh, Obviously they're being tracked, so obviously I think the base is probably going to fall. Uh,
We're gonna see freaking Vader come with
Taking out
the
everyone.
Inquisitors and
Uh,
murdering all of the rebels back to back.
I wonder if they're going to find out the droid turned on them, or like she turned the droid basically.
Oh. I think she just put a tracker on the droid.
Hmm.
The droid is still loyal, but it will be interesting to see how all of that plays out.
Hmm.
Um, Ben G says, I kind of wish this had just been episode 2, it felt a little like repeating the rescue Leia beat of the episode. I agree with that though. That's
Yep.
what I didn't like that either. And you could probably have seen that while watching it. Halfway through, I was like, oh, so we're gonna just be saving Leia this entire episode. And I was really irritated with that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was really irritated with the fact that we just were doing the same thing that we've literally already done in this
Mhm.
series. So it doesn't. It's a little redundant. And if we have to save Leia one more time like that, I'm going to have a issue somewhat.
Yeah.
But I liked that they used it to be able to set up more for one, and then being able to see like, oh, all these Jedis are freaking dead, and Riva is really trying to find all of these Jedi, like, and we don't really know why, but she's just really, really dead set
She has a
on murdering
very
all
real
of the
hatred for
Jedi.
Jedi.
Like, there's so I don't even like I before I thought she might be like a secret agent, but now I don't know because it really feels like she's trying to smack these Jedi and not just for the sake of shits and giggles or anything like that. It seems like she
Yep.
really has a um vendetta against them.
Yep.
And if she does what's it called, not sacrifice herself, if she does come back to the light side, it will be by sacrificing herself, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that's also something that's low-key redundant in my opinion, but because I mean that's how it is with Star Wars. If they've murdered too many people and their story arc calls for them to return to the light side, they usually just die and become like a force ghost or something like that, so I'm hoping we don't have that happen with this, because I don't want to end on a redundant note or like a,
Mhm.
man, this really didn't matter, because we kind of know that this doesn't matter because we already know my man Obi-Wan dies by Darth Vader anyway. So
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Completely changed canon. They don't even care anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Like, you know what?
uh
He survives. He's no longer a Force ghost. Like, yo,
and we still
shows up
have
in The Mandalorian.
freaking no contact with what's going on with the Grand Inquisitor at all. You know what I mean? Like,
I can't believe they really killed him. That's what
I
I'm
don't
feeling.
think they really. I don't think they killed him. I think he's in a Bacta tank right now. Because and the reason why I think that is because uh, I don't know what her name is, but the homegirl that was a double agent. She when she first walks in and talks to the dude, uh, she says, "Do I need to tell the Grand Inquisitor of your failings?" And he gets scared. So that means basically no one else knows what's going on with the Grand Inquisitor. No one knows that he's
Yeah.
like, if he was dead, I'm pretty sure that would have been a first red flag for him to know that she doesn't really know what's going on. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Especially because he literally works at the Fortress Inquisitorius. So I think he's still alive, but they are definitely dragging it out and definitely put him in this show kind of for no reason.
Mhm.
TJ says they showed Hayden fighting in a Darth Vader suit without a mask before the series released.
Hey,
That would be dope to see.
so we're halfway.
Uh,
We're at the halfway point, so anything could happen.
hmm My man TJ also says it's funny how Obi-Wan suddenly learned how to fling a lightsaber, especially after getting burned. I don't think he learned. I mean, he always knew how to use the lightsaber, my guy.
I was
I mean,
honestly surprised
he
he was able
taught
to
Anakin.
like to reflect those bullets as well as he did. If I'm being honest.
That I even said that halfway through. I was like, "Oh, this is our training montage." They used him doing all of that as a way of showing him training to get connection back to the Force as well, because that's like the whole
He
point.
also had a pretty big force moment where he was trying to stop that water, and he did, and like what he did worked out. He was struggling to pull a magnet in the ship
At
though,
the
so
beginning, yeah.
for him to go from that to that was pretty
And
drastic.
so not only was this a let's show you how many Jedi the Inquisitors have killed episode. It was also that training of, like, think about, if you just think about how Obi-Wan was training Luke when he first was training him, The
Mhm.
way he was training him, the way everyone basically trains is by having the visor on and deflecting laser shots. Like, so he's basically just training this entire episode as he's deflecting each shot. He's training more and more, getting all of those connections back that he already knows. And then to me, I the way I always thought of it was like the force is kind of like riding a bike. If you're powerful enough to tap into it, it's not
Yeah.
like you have to relearn how to use a lightsaber, my guy. You already know because you spent half of your freaking life learning how to use a lightsaber. So it's not like, oh man, I don't know how to use a lightsaber anymore. Nah, just type back into the force that you already know and love. And you might have to relearn how to use the force, but as far as everything else goes, you should be good, you know. So that's just kind of how I feel when it comes to all of that. I expected my man Obi-Wan. I mean, I think it's funny that if anybody has for the people that are gonna have a complaints about how Obi-Wan was like all of a sudden badass and like not badass, but badass quote unquote in this episode.
He had
It's
a Ray
like
moment.
everyone was yeah, exactly. And then everyone was just complaining in the last episode that he wasn't strong enough and now he's stronger. It's just funny. It's funny. I saw something today on Twitter, I think, and it said no one hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. And I just
It's true.
started rolling because it's so true. We don't get to have anything nice. um, and that's just how it be sometimes. Benji says, yeah, someday I'd like to see a redeemed Darksider come back to the light and then struggle with it for a long time. Yo, they always kill him off. Everyone dies. Anyone that comes to the light side dies. That's it. Nope, you're dead.
Thrawn,
You don't get Thrawn.
first person, maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
wasn't Thrawn evil though? My guy, isn't my guy still evil?
Yeah, he's still evil, but there's still. I'm saying there's still time. Maybe he could come to the light just a little bit.
But he's not like a dark sider, really. He's
He's
just
just a
like
smart
an
dude,
admiral, yeah.
and
I think we're talking like full blown Sith style and have the Sith come to the light side and still be
mhm.
like, and not just die. Like every Sith either dies or they sacrifice themselves for the light side, and that is their redemption arc. And it's like, that is
Mhm.
not a redemption arc. I want to see some shit like Zuko. You feel me? I need to see these dudes working through what they've done.
Yep.
Kylo Ren, it would have been awesome to see him and the devastation that he caused to the entire galaxy have to still somehow suffer about that and not just no, disappear with the force. I'm out of here. Good vibes, you guys. Good vibes. Sorry for the thousands of families that I've ruined and murdered. But overall, though, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible at all. It wasn't terrible by any means, man.
Mm-mm.
But how would you rate this episode? Man? I'm not even sure where I would put. I mean, I think I know, but I don't know if.
I don't think I can give this one a 4.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking 4. I was thinking like 3.5, maybe.
Yeah, 3.5, 3.7 in there somewhere because I really liked the aspects that we got from this episode though. Like I liked Leia's like smart, like I loved Leia's smart ass
Hmm.
remark of being like, is this a staring contest? And her showing that she's freaking strong with her mind, yo. I'm pretty sure all the Jedi mind tricks or force mind tricks can only be done on those that are weak with their mind, that aren't
Yeah,
just strong minded. That's why she was able to infiltrate my man Hajar, I think Hajar or
in
Haraj,
like 2.5
and
seconds.
like yeah, literally immediately because he wasn't strong minded. He wasn't even a Jedi. He had no connection with the Force like whatsoever. He was just a dude that was trying to do the right thing somewhat. So I would like to see. I mean, not I would like to see. Wait, I'm not gonna lie. I look, you lost my entire train of thought just now. That thing just ran away from me. I was like, wait, no, please come back. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying. That's my bad.
It's all good. Um, yeah, I think 3.5, man. The dialogue wasn't that great this episode. Not gonna lie. Nothing that really kind of stood out. I really liked. I mean, specifically, I really liked young Leia
Mhm.
interacting with Reva. I thought that was pretty cool. Um, the Jedi Graveyard was pretty intense as well. Um, it felt like I was watching an episode of Rebels or Clone Wars. It could be a good or bad thing. It depends on what you were kind of expecting for this show, I guess. Um, I believe I didn't think we'd see Vader this episode, and it was cool that we saw him in a very aggressive and angry way. That was really cool. So there was definitely some highlights here, but it definitely didn't hit as hard as I thought this episode was going to hit. Um, and I don't know what this episode would have needed. Because again, like you were saying, it did kind of feel played out with, oh man, we're here to save Leia again. Like we already kind of did that.
Yeah.
Um, but and I think that kind of also stems from us not knowing that Leia was going to be such a big focus this whole season.
Mm.
That might be the other issue. Um, but after this episode, I'm excited to see where we go next. As to what I think could happen next, I mean, the rebel base, wherever they're at, the part that controls the entire path is probably going to get destroyed, unfortunately.
I don't
Now that,
understand why they don't just take her to Alderaan. Like,
yeah.
is it that far? Like, why? Why are we not just taking her back to where she's supposed to go? Why are we making all these pit
Mhm.
stops in all these different places and doing these different
But
things?
I don't know. I don't know. Other than that, I really don't know what else could happen. I had no idea what was this. I had no idea about the things that were going to happen this episode either.
Mm,
I didn't even think about what could happen last episode because I couldn't tell. And I don't really know for sure this next episode, other than the base is going to get attacked eventually. Um,
yeah.
Most obvious thing to do would take her back home, but then it might just go back to Alderaan, capture her again to get Obi-Wan back. You know what I mean? So I don't know how
Mhm.
that's going to kind of work out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens. I hope we do see like a full blown slaughter of some kind on that Republic base. I really do, because we just need that level of like sheer dark side in this show. Like seeing Vader come through doing that was awesome. That was cool. And it really shows as to why it was so weird for the Inquisitors to try to be so nice with the people of Tatooine and not just coming through slaughtering everybody. You know what I mean? And then to just have Vader come through and slaughter everybody in the other town. It was just like,
Yep.
man, that's kind of like what's going on. Like, why didn't everyone have Reva's energy then? If this is the way that my man Vader is rocking all the time, like
Yeah.
my man's just coming through killing kids in the middle of the city, like just to bring out Obi-Wan. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be fine with you killing just some random people to get out of Jedi to come out.
Yeah.
So it was really. We've seen a lot of things happen in this show so far that make me a little curious about what they're gonna do with these last two episodes. Like we only have two episodes left. That's it. So we don't have any more time for this BS basically. Like if the next episode is slow like this one, short like for this to be only 36 minutes, this episode was freaking drawn out, bro. Like it felt long and not in a good way for me at least. It kind of felt like, damn, it's still going. We're still here. We're still at the fortress. Wow, he's still sneaking through this place. Okay, dead Jedi. Cool, cool, cool. Wow, we're sneaking out now. Is she under his lab coat? Like, what's going? You know what I mean? Like, it was like, all right, and then it was like, oh, it's over. Sheesh, that was long.
Yeah.
And
I
yeah,
think
so I just hope we really get into a better space next week.
I think this episode would have been an amazing episode of Rebels or Clone Wars, but in transition to live
Mm,
action, it didn't do what I think it was supposed to do.
yeah,
Uh,
I agree.
but overall, I'm having fun watching what we have so far. I can't say that I'm liking every bit of it, but uh, it's better than Boba Fett for me so
Oh
far.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh, 100%. I don't think we can get worse than Boba Fett,
Not that it was like too bad, but Boba Fett definitely dropped the ball a little bit. Um,
No, I mean Boba Fett wasn't bad when we watched it, but comparing it to everything else that we have, like it's bad. Like they were literally just walking on a set in that type of thing, and it didn't feel like that with these. These don't feel like just sets. Like they don't feel like just TV shows. Like Boba Fett, Loki felt CW-ish, like compared to
mhm,
how everything else is feeling right now. Just the way that the just the aesthetic of the place, like
yeah,
we are on the same Tatooine, but Tatooine at the beginning of this show felt way more like a place that we know than it did in Book of Boba Fett. So
Yep.
and then the whole CGI thing with the Book of Boba Fett and the Vespa thing and then the giant monster at the end kind of looking like a
Not the
1980s
Vespa
movie.
thing.
Like, it's just it was a lot going against Boba Fett, unfortunately. And everything is in the corner of Kenobi that can be, I guess is the best way to say it. But yeah, this was a good time. I'm happy we didn't stay up to watch this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I'd be
that would
upset. 2 a.m, I'd be a little upset if we stayed
Oh
up to
my
watch this.
god, triggered. I would
I'd
have
be
been like
like, "End stream" as soon as it ends. Like, I was like, "Yo, I'm not even gonna talk about this." Like, I'm that livid.
yeah, because this one was nah, it wasn't worth it at all.
But
But hopefully next week changes some things and we have a good series overall at the ending of it,
yeah, I think this is also gonna kinda show us why Alderaan was, like, the first target. Like, I think the events of this area shows us why Alderaan was the first target, for the Death Star. Uh,
Yeah.
and I think whatever happens, uh, gives Alderaan a bad taste, for the Empire. Obviously, because they're,
Mhm.
like, Republic sympathizers and stuff like that, but, like, I wonder if there's a deeper meaning that we just don't know yet. Like, maybe they tried to go back to Alderaan and they actually Alderaan kicked the shit out of the Empire, and, like,
Mhm.
there's just a grudge, and that's why they ended up destroying Alderaan first with the Death Star. But well, I
It'll
don't know.
be interesting to see what happens, man. And I hope we get to see some dopeness from out throughout the rest of the series, bro. Like I know we only have 2 episodes left, and I'm just hoping those episodes come with the heat and we don't get gypped out of the amazingness that we rightfully deserve from Star Wars. I mean, they didn't even announce a movie at Star Wars Celebration, so we
Yeah.
have nothing but these shows to look forward to. So if they're not bringing the heat, my guy, I'm gonna be livid. That's just it.
Yeah.
that's my take.
It's gonna be interesting moving forward. With all that being said, everyone, uh, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel where we post all of our content and much more.
That is right. And you can also check us out on our website at www.marvelbros.com, where you can purchase our merchandise and stay up to date with all of the content that we post, as well as joining our Discord, where we are always talking about the different things that are going on within everything. Yes, you know what I'm saying? We got all of the stuff there. So yeah, make sure you guys tune in with us, and we appreciate you for tuning in with us today on this awesome episode of Marvel Bros and a decent episode of Kenobi. And we hope to see you guys on the next one.
Oh yes.
Excelsior.
Peace. To support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website